Going second for game one for once.
I won a dice roll. That's crazy.
All right. Okay. Let's get the show on the road.
We got new Maleficent from the I2E expansion, playing against Dr. Facilier.
Yeah, this is exciting. So both of these expansions still have 2 representatives left.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if Dr. Facilier gets eliminated today, then only New Hook, Mucha's New Hook, will be the last guy in the cast.
Oh, the last guy villain.
Yeah.
All right, so we see starting out.
Oh man,
going.
I can tell you they both have great opening hands.
Do they?
Yeah.
I'll zoom in a little so I can see a little bit better here. We did see Lewis being played on the opening fate.
Ooh, that's a terrible fate for Doctor.
Yeah, you can play around that with the voodoo dolls, but it is kind of annoying.
Look at that opening. What's it
Opening
called?
with the cane.
Cane. That's great.
Yep.
But
Yeah,
he's just using it
Maleficent-
to get one.
Yeah, he does move it to Tiana's place though, so
Yeah.
we'll get to see.
Which
some
is
gain of
something.
power after.
Which is something I think that Johnny learned later in the tournament.
Yep, I think against Evil Queen, I think we saw a lack of power hurt with that one game against Tiana.
Okay, flurry of early fates.
Maleficent choosing not to stay where she was.
He does get to use the cane for another turn.
Mm-hmm. Eudora, just going to block discard action, which is nice against Doctor early on because you want to prevent him from milling through his deck if you can.
Yeah. You know, Johnny has made it this far in the tournament despite being like a new player. He is piloting Dr. Facilier, but he's piloting him in a way that's been effective. Like he's been just rushing his objective most of the time, and it's actually kind of worked out for him.
Let's see. Are we gonna... Do we have some cards to play, or do we want to go Fate?
No Eudora to steal the talisman.
Yeah. I think I still agree with putting her there instead of the almost there. Just because you don't, like I was saying, you don't want to help Doctor get through his deck quicker early on.
And early
Lawrence here
could easily be discarded.
Or put into the fortune pile. And let's see. What else do we see? See some shadow spirits.
I think he had enough power for all that.
He did. He had 4.
Choosing not to fate Mal, which it's fair. Like you kind of scared the fate Mal and lose some of your curse killers.
Yeah, I think it's
Arlie Naveen.
See that fate there. Leaving everybody covering, not choosing to move. See, Doctor did not draw cards last turn after playing.
No, he needs to remember to do that.
Alright, what do you do here? You need power. I probably would have left the cane where it was.
Yeah.
But
I kind of like it.
Do we have? I don't think we have a play a card there.
He's using the cane, though.
Oh, okay, yep. Using the cane to play the card. That does make sense.
Okay, kind of like it. You can kill another fate. Oh my god, this flurry of early fates.
Yeah. Doctor, if you can fate Doctor early, you could slow him down a little bit, but early Juju, get rid of that cane.
Ouch.
Yeah, I think if you... does hurt to lose Lawrence, but you can potentially get him back later with your condition.
Can't kill Louis.
Yeah, if you don't have anything you don't mind going into that fortune pile, I'd probably go ahead and do that.
Lost the solution powder. Can tell you that Doctor has had the talisman in his hand since turn 1. I mean, maybe a good idea to kill Louis, because probably gonna lose Lawrence.
Yeah, you'd have lost him
Ooh.
to an Evening Star.
It's a good first fate from Doctor. No curse killer. Ooh, there, now everyone can see.
Yep, we do see the Raven.
Opening
Can't be
Raven.
played yet. That's one thing about the new Raven. It's extra power. Costs 4 to play.
Yeah. And is it like you can't play a curse? Oh yeah, at its location. That's
You
so
can't
strange.
play a curse to Raven's location, yeah.
Kind of odd.
We also don't have any green fires out right now to protect Raven either, so we might not want to play him quite so early. In case Philip comes out.
What do you think about this new Mao? Kind of strong, eh?
Yeah, I think definitely a strong character. I think the maneuverability that she has in terms of moving the allies definitely comes into play a little bit more than potentially moving curses.
Huh.
Just because if you move the allies, you can utilize them at different locations.
Huh.
But I think we've seen Zlay pilot putting most of the curses at one spot too, and then moving like at the end, which is a solid strategy we've seen work pretty well too.
Alright, some power to plop down. Johnny loves this card. Literally, every game I've ever seen him play, he's played sleight of hand every single time he's drawn it.
It can be a good card. It can be helpful. Definitely a tool that Doctor has to maneuver through his deck. It can also be, depending on if you have gotten some of your good cards, you might potentially lose a Cane where you have to keep Ruin New Orleans, or...
And here it comes again.
Yep. I don't know that I've seen... Have you ever seen anybody lose Talisman or Rule New Orleans by pulling them both together?
I think that might have seen that once or twice.
I think I've seen it once too.
It's pretty rare. But man, if we can hold this tournament again, I'm gonna be super excited to see King Candy and Shere Khan in it.
Yeah, me too. It's always fun to see some new villains come out.
Yeah. Oof. And that board.
Maybe next tournament, if we see it, we'll see a matchup of new versus old villains. I don't think we got to see that this tournament.
Choosing to play not play the Raven, yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think most times Mal wants to have a green fire down to try to protect it against Philip. You hate to spend 4 power and lose that right away.
Yeah. But yeah, the girls are killing it.
See, what's Doctor gonna do? Is he gonna try to maybe clear out that fortune pile?
Oh, just going for hard discarding. Interesting. Not even fading.
Yeah, new Maleficent can win in a hurry because she no longer has to start her turn with 4 curses. It's just have the 4 curses. So if she has what she needs, she can sneak a quick win in.
Choosing just to fade here.
And Mama Odie.
One less talisman stealer. Who are the talisman stealers left?
I don't think we've seen Charlotte yet. I don't think we've seen Ray.
Yeah, they're still in there.
Um,
A little weaker though.
might be just those two.
Might be a good time to play Talisman if they're the only ones that can steal it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, turning her into a frog. Oh, that's risky.
He says if you want to fate, well, Juju's already gone. We could see Evening Star put it in there, but he's saying you can get rid of your curse, or you can come try to put my masked spirit in the fortune pile.
Yeah, interesting. I'm choosing not to save Mama Odi here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, there's the bird. The bird is the word. That's why he wanted the green fire first. I see it now.
All right, we do see 4 curses.
Johnny's got 4 cards, right?
Yes. We do see Mama Odi vanquished with the masked spirits. And we see a player card here. Got some voodoo dolls.
Seems to be right. Ooh,
Aurora. Yep. You definitely go with Aurora here. You got a curse killing option.
Aurora plus
and
cards.
another potential hero to come out.
Yeah.
There's Philip. So we do see can't play Philip there.
Ooh, Philip, eh? Oh man,
Yep.
but he lost all
Yeah,
his
I
moves.
think you cover up that second move action for sure.
That kind of hurts.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Raven is free.
Raven's free. I think you want to I would probably get rid of Flora. Not this turn, but the next turn.
There's Tiana.
Yep. We do have quite a bit of power already, but haven't played either the Talisman or Rule New Orleans yet, so.
That means we got guaranteed Talisman stealers. Ooh, stacking Naveen up there. That's nice. Just digging.
Yep. How many cards left? I think we still have Stefan and Merriweather still in Maleficent's Fate deck.
And Johnny has found the cards he needs.
So Raven going to play a Savage Goon.
Ooh, losing the green fire.
Yep, sacrificing that green fire.
But if he fates now, there's not going to be any Talisman stealer.
You've still got Big Daddy on the reshuffle.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would play both of those.
The 2 Talisman stealers, eh?
I think I would choose to leave Ray in there. Yeah. Yeah, what do we see Doctor do here? If you have an ally, it might be worth getting rid of Charlotte. But you said he has all the cards he needs, so that's at least one. Cards will tell. Rule New Orleans and see. You got Hubert.
Oh, Fauna too early.
Fauna. Yeah, I wouldn't play Fauna.
Hubert
Can't play
cannot go
Hubert there. Can't go there.
I guess you could.
I would probably double cover Flora's spot.
Both are pretty good. He just wanted to come here and fade and to. Oh, so he chose not to play Ray. Ooh, rule New Orleans for 4.
Yep, we do see rule New Orleans. How many cards are in that fortune pile? 5?
To evening start. I think here you could kill Charlotte and. Oh, but choosing not to just likes to go for it.
Yeah, I might have tried to
Double stack that fate.
Yeah.
Maybe not a good idea. Like you had to keep coming back.
Yeah, you're not going to have enough power to play the cards will tell with Tiana on the board.
Yeah.
You need more power. Although, if you can get rid of Charlotte, you would get that extra power to play it.
Interesting.
So we're going to see, I think we're going to see a...
Oh, at least he's no longer...
Shot at it here.
At least he's no longer holding on to that stuff.
Yeah, I think we definitely see a fate here, though, from Zlay.
Yeah. Pretty much everything. A lot of things stop him here.
You got 8 cards. Mama Odie, Big Daddy, Ray's in there.
Yeah, a lot of bad stuff.
Evening Star could get rid of the ally. I think we saw Raven play a Vanish.
Interesting.
Give the option to stay at that location. Now we're going to green fire and get rid of Flora. And see what fate we get here.
Oh.
Ooh. That hurts.
That's painful one.
Yep.
Oh, putting it on Daddy LeBeau.
Yeah, you give it to Big Daddy. He's harder to vanquish. And Tiana still on the board. It hurts. Doctors.
It's a painful combination.
Sore need of power. Painful combo. Still see Maleficent with only 1 curse out so far.
Yeah, she's still a little slow.
And no allies right now either, other than Raven. What do you do here as Doctor?
Pretty bad situation. I think all you do is just try to get power. I don't know what else you could do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, have we seen the Shadow Man go by? Did he go by in any of the...
He discarded Shadow Man, yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if he discarded him or if he drew him with one of his sleight of hands or not, and didn't choose to keep him. He's handy for getting rid of Tiana.
Oh, yeah. Painful. If he had his cane, he could choosing to put it there. Interesting. Why there, though?
Yeah, I don't know. Did we have any voodoo dolls in hand? Probably not. Maybe thinking to try to have... Oh, here we go. We got Terror. Get back. You definitely want to get an ally. You need some allies to help clear out some of this stuff.
What's useful in there?
If there's a voodoo dolls in there, we can try to maneuver some of those, try to stack some of those heroes.
Just choosing to get back mass spirits.
Mass spirits. They are cheaper to play. We see some allies here for Maleficent. Don't think we've seen Merryweather come out yet. Merryweather's still...
Oh yeah, she's still in there.
From being played to or moved to her location. Yeah, I think Maleficent, if you can, with Doctor as bogged down as he is, I think you probably try to rush here.
Do
you see Merryweather?
Merryweather is out. There,
fairly well prepared for her.
Interesting. I think that does save him from... keeps his top fate safe for a moment. It's kind of interesting, yeah. With the new ruling, with the new Merryweather, you can't play Dreamless Sleep to her location. Oh wait, you never could. You can't move it in there either.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say that Sinister Goon gets +1 for a curse, but you can't move it in. So I think you probably... Oh, we're gonna vanish. Maybe move over that Savage Goon. Got Mama Odie. Almost there.
Some nice cards.
Everything loading it up. Yeah, this is the point of the game where you...
Oh, we forgot to shuffle that in.
We forgot to shuffle that card in. But yeah, this is the point of the game where you just load up that fate deck, or the fortune pile.
8 cards. 8-card fortune pile. No items to help Doctor.
I think they're both in the fortune pile.
I guess you could go here and play Rule New Orleans.
Yeah.
Or move an ally for 4.
And passing the turn.
9 card.
A little surprised we didn't move this Savage Goon, but do we have a couple curses in hand?
Just getting rid of stuff. Interesting.
Must be looking for some curses. Spinning wheel.
Oh, he wants to stay at that location? Surprising.
Yep. Yeah, he played Vanish, so... Yep, there's Lewis.
So many heroes. You know what he could do? But he still needs power. He could try to just move the Shadow Spirits to Daddy's location.
Could try that. Yeah, that would be definitely some luck if you won with that. Pulling a 2-card reveal. Although he didn't play Mama Odie, did he?
No.
He did be almost there instead. So it would still be 3 cards.
Also still needs 1 power, though. You can give someone a sword or play the king.
Yeah. I think at this point in time, I would probably get rid of the Forest of Thorns.
Yeah, why not? Makes sense.
Not sure how many curses have gone by. I think we lost one green fire, and then Aurora killed one of the Forest of Thorns. I'll be back in just a second.
Yep. And that's a dead Merryweather. Huh. The Savage Goon is racking up all the curse. Ouch.
Alright, I am back.
Well, Zlay killed Merryweather, and then he put a Mass Spirit in the Fortune pile.
Okay.
And now Philip is dead too. And it's still, and now Johnny still has still needs to defeat Big Daddy. And it's funny, Johnny's hand is free, cards will tell.
Oh.
So if he had been holding on to real New Orleans, he could have gone to Louis location and forced him to play it.
That's always a fun play.
He's going to play his favorite card.
What are we looking for?
I
Probably
guess
an ally.
Yeah, I guess an ally.
Yeah, you need an ally to get rid of Big Daddy.
Frog form would have been nice.
Frog form would be nice too.
He found Lawrence.
Now you don't play him early. You play him at the... Don't risk that ally getting put right into the fortune pile.
He's gonna move a curse. So many fates. That Savage Goon has been stacking up all the curses.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about potential for reusing those allies. Although he hasn't really moved the ally, more the curses.
Not much Johnny can do. He needs to play Lawrence and hope he doesn't get taken off. And I guess he could have a shot, theoretically.
Maybe. Do we, yeah, I guess you probably have to take the chance and play Lawrence here. But you don't have enough power. Do you? Oh, yeah, you do. You've got 5. So I guess we take the shot here. Although if Maleficent has a curse and an ally in play, she just wins.
There we go.
Yep. Yep. Good first game.
Darkest Fairy Maleficent takes it. At least he can clear up all that big mess.
Yeah. That's one of the good things. You know, it's like the game is over. I'm clearing all this stuff off the top of my board.
It always feels good.
Yeah.
And then all those cards will tell. All right.
Yeah, handful of the cards will tell there.
All right, game 2. Zlay starting off with 3 curses in his hand.
Ooh.
Which I think kind of hurts because no allies.
Yeah, with the new Maleficent, it's better to get the allies first.
100%. And there's 2 green fires, so it's expensive.
Mm.
Doctor started off with Rule New Orleans. It's pretty good. Mulliganing 3 curses. Makes sense. Okay, a little better.
Happy to go second and take that mulligan.
Last time Johnny started off with Talisman, this time he starts off with Rule New Orleans.
Let's see. Where do you go first? Tiana's Place.
Another good first fate, Flora and Guards. Same one as last time.
Same one. I think I might play the Guards here this time, though. Try to cover up that top fate. That's what we're seeing, it looks like.
Interesting. Oh,
Need a Dragon form to get rid of that instead of one ally.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. And then we're going to see Sleight of Hand.
That's a good place to be able to play it, though, because you've also got your discard action available. So
Yeah.
And if you've already got the one of your key cards.
And guess what he just pulled out?
Was it the Talisman?
Yeah. He's got all the cards he needs to win.
Okay. I feel like I saw this game. I feel like I played against this game.
And if Zlay doesn't shuffle his fate deck, there's no hero in the first 4 cards. Yeah, no hero. He's not gonna have a hero for next fate either.
Maybe we'll see a Masked Spirit here. Voodoo Doll.
Oh, he decided to put the other 2 back on top. They are both friends on the other side.
Okay.
Here you just go play. It would be helpful if he had some more power, but yeah, I guess just go plop down Rule New Orleans. Oh, the good thing is he's gonna get Thingamajig.
Yeah, you definitely Dragon form there.
Yeah.
I would probably still Fate here.
Yeah. He shouldn't. He can play friends on the other side to gain the power he needs.
Mm-hmm.
Although he could get all the power he needs if he goes to the parade. Nah. Probably want to Fate. Let's see what he chooses to do. But actually,
Yeah,
Johnny's next fate is not a hero either.
oh no.
Okay, what's next? Ooh, Dead Fate.
Ooh, Dead Fate.
That hurts. But all the scary heroes are still in there. Oh, is he discarding
Gonna
that?
go ahead and discard. Yep.
Interesting.
Looks like we're just going for a quick win here.
One
Let's
time I,
see
one time I started off with.
Ooh. Second one.
Oh man. Oh, choosing to put all 4 inside. Interesting.
I would have probably just put the Mass Spirit. Because you leave room for not choosing that Mass Spirit when there's that many cards.
He could fate and do cards will tell to try and pull it out.
Does he have 2 cards will tell in hand?
Yeah. Oh, choosing to play it? I think he gained a bit too much, right? Just 2.
I think he had 1. He would have gained 2 and went up to 3. And then he would have gained 3 from the location.
Is that the right math?
Yeah.
Well, he's at WinCon now. And he's got 3 cards will tell again. Maleficent is crashing. Maleficent's next fate is pretty
Well,
bad too.
Maleficent is playing cards.
Ooh.
Ooh, there's Big Daddy.
Big Daddy again to steal the talisman, and
Yep.
at least no Eudora is taking it. The next fate for Zlay is pretty bad.
Oh, is it?
It's gonna be Aurora.
No curses out for her to kill those.
I guess he chose not to play Big Daddy there, because he could.
No, he played Big Daddy. He just didn't put him at the.
Oh, choosing to put him there. Yeah, but he didn't put him at the Voodoo Emporium. So Aurora, she can block the top fate. There, she's kind of annoying there, too.
Hubert. I think you put Hubert. I would probably cover up the. Yeah.
Oh, puts them all there.
Says, hey, I'm going to use this ability. Displace your allies.
Big Daddy was a pretty rough fate. Why doesn't he play allies at Big Daddy's location? Don't understand. I guess next turn he could move Big Daddy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just put it there. I think.
I might have played one of those cards will tell.
Yeah.
To clear out.
He's got 3. Tiana, oof. Tiana hurts.
Mm-hmm.
No allies, so.
Any
No,
frog forms in hand.
that'd be so handy.
Get 3.
Who does he want to move? Ah, Tiana. Interesting.
Move into Tiana.
But now
Do we have any?
Okay, that's safe for now.
Maleficent needs to keep up the fate pressure.
Yeah, she's not really progressing anyway. Dead Hubert. Ooh, Luis. If he had just held on to that rule New Orleans, and then Louis would have played it for free.
You know what they say about hindsight? It's 2020.
Moving those two back into position, finally discarding one of his.
Did he discard one or two of them?
One of them.
One of them.
Still no ally, though.
That hurts.
So much
I think
fading.
I would probably... Yeah. Yeah, you put that ally in. No allies, huh? Any frog forms?
No. At least his items are safe for now.
I'd probably go Fate here. Try to cover up that top
I
Fate
guess
castle.
so. He's just digging. Yeah.
Well, you can't dig on this turn.
Nope.
Unless you have your favorite card.
Some illusion powder. It's pretty good. Can't do much else. It's at the right position. Choosing not to fate this turn. A lot of the bad heroes are still in that fate deck.
Yeah, Philip, Stefan, Merriweather. Discarding Tyranny. Probably not going to have 3 allies out at once with Tiana on the board.
Nope. I mean, if gonna fate. What's coming up next? Guards. Fauna never coming out. I had a good time. Guards here is kind of annoying. But, yeah. Mass Spirits. Still not enough allies to defeat Big Daddy.
Yeah, you need something else out.
So if he gains free, he can use Terror to grab an ally. He's got very strong heroes on his board. Here comes another fate.
Trying to get that frog.
Naveen
Ray and Naveen. Moving Big Daddy away. Yeah, probably double stack Tiana and play Ray.
Ouch. I guess you can. What do you do here?
Do you have a frog form in hand? If you have a frog form in hand, I think you get rid of Naveen. Take a couple of those cards out of that fortune pile.
Just gaining some power and paying 1 to gain 1.
Yep.
At least he's got some power. Helps a little bit. So you're gonna gain free, so you can play Terror.
Deciding. Yep.
Any allies worth getting in there?
He was searching. Hopefully he noticed that it was played. think he was searching while it was played. Or while the power was gained.
There's allies in there, dude. You want to grab them? Oh, Prince Philip. And Merryweather. Merryweather is kind of annoying here.
Yeah, I'd probably play Merryweather and hope for Philip on a reshuffle. Although those allies are pretty well positioned too. For putting curses out.
Yeah. But his options are a little limited where he can go right now.
Yeah.
1, 2. But you could have just grabbed the free ally. Oh well.
Like I said, he was searching his discard pile. I don't know if he noticed that the power was gained or not.
I wonder.
Did we get an ally?
You got a frog form.
Okay.
Still needs like 3 turns.
Unfortunate that Lewis is there at the Emporium, though, because if you go try to vanquish, whatever card you have to play is going to get put into the...
Oh yeah. He lost.
Yeah, choosing to move over.
Oh wow. Still looking for that Raven too. Zlay's not afraid to lose a green fire when he needs to.
Nope.
I guess here you go gain free and give him a frog form. What else are you gonna do? Makes him a little bit easier to take care of. 8-card fortune pile.
It's not getting any smaller.
No.
You get all those heroes piled up, you start just getting a bunch of almost theirs, putting cards in.
Oh, he's a frog now.
Putting the
And
frog form onto Big Daddy. Do we have an ally in hand to play if we go?
he does now.
Do we have 2 allies in hand?
Nope.
Nope.
Almost there, and oh, another mass spirit. How many of those?
There, how many almost theirs or evening stars?
Evening stars.
There's 3 evening stars.
Oh, yeah. It hurts. Aurora's getting a sword, I guess.
Oh, yep, that's right. Sword for Aurora. Now, do you make some progress here, or do you fate, even though the fortune pile is pretty big?
Still choosing to fate. Can get rid of these guys.
Doctor can get those lucky wins.
Mm.
We're going to see a Charlotte here.
2 talisman stealers gone. That's not good.
So we could see or we probably will see a shot taken here.
With 11 cards.
Yep. It'll be 12 cards too.
He could move. He
one
could
card's
move.
getting put in there.
Oh yeah. He could
Might
move.
be worth taking.
He can move the illusion powder, but
if you do that, you're probably getting faded again to mess with the ally or something else. All right, here we go. Got to vanquish first.
Big Daddy.
How many cards are left in that? 6. So still 3 fates before Big Daddy gets reshuffled back in. So you definitely don't want to see him put the Rule New Orleans back twice in one game. All right, here we go. Got a 25% chance. So just the mass spirit.
25% chance, yeah.
It would actually probably be different than that, but I'm not going to take the time to calculate the percentage of those 3 cards being picked out of 2 of the 12 cards having mass spirits. You know, it's like.
And Mama Odie to steal the talisman. It's always one of these free strengthers. He does have frog form.
Yeah, he just lost a one of the shadow spirits though.
Again,
and back down to only 1 power too. Well, it got put in the fortune pile last time, so one of those 3 strength allies is gone.
we've seen this situation before.
We have.
Just 1 strength. It's gonna gain free. You can gain your terror. Oh, there's nothing in the fortune. Nothing in the discard pile.
Nothing in the discard pile, yeah.
That's too bad.
Just playing it to get it out of his hand.
Ooh, allies everywhere.
Vanishing. See if we see a couple curses played.
Still hasn't found his raven. There's
Sleight of hand.
I'm gonna give him an award at the end of the season for playing sleight of hand record number of times. Interesting. He picks out the cards will tell. No, you didn't fate. Don't forget to fate.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
I think that might be curtains. Oh, actually, I don't know. Let's see.
It could be if there's curses in hand, because Doctor can't fate next turn. So if we've got 3 curses in hand, this could just be it.
Yeah, that instant win condition.
Did not have 3 curses in hand. At least we haven't seen a second one played yet. Oh, backing up. Are we going to stay here?
What is he doing?
I don't know. Maybe looking to discard and try to get 2 curses to play next turn. Didn't discard though. Interesting. At least I didn't see him discard. I thought maybe he would try to get an extra couple curses in turn and then play them both next turn.
That top fate is pretty locked down.
Yeah. What do you do as Doctor here? In a little bit of a pickle. Every time you play your allies, they get put in the fortune pile.
Yeah, and he had such a good start. That Big Daddy was
That
devastating.
Big Daddy hurt. Yep. Yep, Big Daddy hurt. Was Tiana already on the board at the time?
No, she wasn't.
Or no? No, that's right, because Big Daddy was the first hero that we saw.
But he just couldn't kill Big Daddy.
Yeah, couldn't get an ally to get rid of him. I think if that Big Daddy hadn't come out, I think we might have seen a different game.
Just getting power. And that's game.
That's it.
GG's.
GG's, guys.
There's a Raven.
Fourth from the bottom.
Yeah, King Steph in there. Oh, let's go speak with them.
Yeah, I'll hop over into their voice chat.
And in my poll, I created a poll for this game, and
No, that is unironically nobody else has faded me like this, and they just suffered as a result.
GG's, guys.
GG's.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
That big daddy, eh? That big daddy, you just...
Yeah, both times. He just came in from the other side like a truck.
Oh my gosh, that Big Daddy saved me so hard.
Yeah,
I was
it's
really
both games. It was insane.
You just couldn't find an ally to kill them.
Yeah, no, I was digging for like 7 turns both times just to try and kill him.
That's kind of where Doc suffers, just in the end game, and you have to find
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, like half your deck is actually useful win cons, and the rest of it's just are you being murdered? If so, die slower, I guess.
Yeah, all doctor players hate. You'll learn to hate Big Daddy as a doctor player.
Hey, just like the thing is, in theory, half your fates rely on thinning your fate deck. If you can get out fates fast, then I can deal with them. My game ends on like turn 6.
Yeah, that's kind of what just fortunately happened for me, and especially in that first game when I had the Raven that could help me along doing actions while baiting you. That just
Yeah. I was gonna say something similar happens with Maleficent, but just not as hard. So you're just able to capitalize so much better. It's great. But that was a good game. It was a lot of fun still. Well, okay, game. Okay. No, I'm sorry. I just lied. That wasn't fun for me. But it was about what I expected.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
A great job, Johnny, making it so far.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm just lucky that I didn't get bracketed against Mim or anyone who could actually like.
So true.
Yeah. Like.
But you did well.
I think one of my matches was literally against Classic Hook, and that was so unfair for them.
One of my matches, if I had lost my first match, I would have had to face Lotso, and I do not think Mal could beat Lotso. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like, I've seen a lot of matchups, even with New Mal, where your opponent just doesn't care enough about fates. You just can't get the time.
Yeah. So, Zlay, how do you feel about going up against Oogie Boogie now?
I'm actually really excited to play against that character.
Interesting.
I don't think it's a surprise that he is one of the characters that I have the least experience against.
Yeah, we all do. Yeah.
I'm interested to see how other people play him.
Yeah, he's such an unknown quantity to everyone.
My experience is playing by myself against other characters. So it's like
I fortunately had a roommate I addicted to this game, and
cool.
So I got to try a little against him, but unfortunately, we both kind of had the same strategies with Oogie. So
yeah, I think you picked Oogie to be in your final four, Zlay, or something.
Yes, I did.
So he seems like a pretty strong character, but so do you and your character, obviously.
So the question is, will you try to ruin your bracket?
I have my bracket me winning, so no, I will not. I think I don't know. New Mal is just still such an unknown quantity to me. I don't know how she is going to fare against some of these other characters.
Yeah, done really well though.
The way I like to think about it, the way it was put to me, is imagine you're playing Old Mal and give yourself an extra 20% to your win rate.
Really, you think New Mal's that much better?
I think because it really is just that much better. It has so much more potential.
I think she might struggle. I think she might struggle against like a Hook or like a new Hook or a Mim who can fate every turn and kind of if you don't get the Raven out.
Yes.
Exactly.
And the board gets covered, kind of like, I mean, if the board gets covered, like Doctor saw that.
Yeah, I was gonna say
You know,
if
it's
your
like-
board gets covered, it's over. But other than that,
Any character, if your board gets covered, it's rough.
if you
I'm really fortunate that my Dragon Forms came early.
yes, if you didn't get your Dragon Forms early, it would have just been over too quickly. We just wouldn't have been able to uncover the fate here. You wouldn't have gotten any value out of this spot. It just would have been over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, covering the discard here against Doctor is key though sometimes, because that prevents that milling through the deck quicker.
It's the easy way to ruin this consistency, but at the same time, as you can see, like in this game, I got really good pulls on the on the second game. On the first game, it wasn't bad, but I still have to do a little bit of digging.
Yeah, New Mal really enjoys longer games.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So it really is just making sure you can't discard to make the game go by quicker. In quicker games, New Mal really stands no chance. She just has too much to play, moved.
Yeah, she's a little bit slow, eh? I kind of got the impression.
Yes, that's why I have to wait occasionally, which I don't really like to do.
Well, we were also talking too, like if you had gone first, if Doctor had decided to go second, you would have been stuck with 3 of your curses right off the bat, which as old Mal is nice to start with a bunch of curses, but like new Mal, it's like you need the allies.
Oh
first.
my gosh, I was terrified. He would decide, you know what, this hand isn't great. When he actually started with, this is one of the hands of all time, and I'm like, no, please go first. Please go first. I'm so.
I opened all 3, and my first thought was, man, if he does, it's just gonna take me a few turns. All I have to do is hope he can't put Mask Spirits into there, and sure enough, not only the Mask Spirits, but Big Daddy LaBeouf comes at me like a train. Like if I had waited like 2 or 3 turns and still gotten faded, I would have just not had to worry about him.
Big Daddy's so devastating, though.
Yeah.
He comes down to the right. It's all timing, though. Like,
yeah, same with New Mal's Fate deck.
Everything in the Fate deck has very timing, and I like it.
Like your Stefan being last game, it prevented me from playing all those other curses early.
Exactly. Yeah.
I can't really do anything until you faded me, and couldn't fade me the next turn.
Yeah.
Well, Zlay, if you beat Oogie Boogie, I don't know if it's fair to say, but I think the final 4 will have 3 girl characters, 1 guy character.
Well, I'm hoping to make it to Final Four. I hope my goal of this tournament is to prove that New Mal is viable, and I hope I've done that.
Well, it's been pretty interesting to see.
I think so.
My goal overall was to prove exactly why Dr. Facilier should be banned at home tables, which he is at our home table, because we just agreed that since he just warps any game with more than 2 people around him, it's just not fair to play him in a game with more than 2 players.
Well, can definitely see how you would arrive at that conclusion.
Because, we had on one of our first games with them an unironic optimal turn victory. And they were like, "Wait, how did you just the game? So the game's just over?"
Did you do the Louis thing?
No, not quite, but no, it wasn't that bad, but it was still at turn 4, I believe, or something like that. Anyway, this was one of the games of all time. I definitely had a lot of fun in the tournament. It's been great.
Yeah. All right, I'll stop the recording, guys.